Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of We Coach You Live. We're going to talk about Atlas and statistics and data that you know you're going to love to talk about. We're going to talk about Chivas Femenil. They're going to be playing against Tijuana. Are you ready? Let's go. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Latin America and all you Chiva hermanas around the globe. All you mothers and misters, Chiva brothers and sisters. Welcome to We Coach You Live. We're transmitting directly from La Perla Tapatia, home to the most glorious of teams, El Clásico Tapatío. Welcome, everyone, to We Coach You Live. Transmitting directly from Las Entrañas, from the very center of Akron Stadium. We're starting today with Gaby Silva. ¿Cómo estás, Gaby?
Oh my God, I'm like speechless, so happy, so excited to be here. Welcome everybody to We Coach You Live. I don't know, like I'm so excited to finally being able to be with the two of you and record this show live, completely live from Estadio Akron, the dressing room. I mean, come on. So yes, stay tuned to We Coach You Live. This is a very special show today. And remember, this is a show created specially for all our Chiva hermanos that live in outside Mexico and that speak mostly in English. So remember, this show is for you, but actually it's for everybody because we speak Chivas, right, guys? Alfredo, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Gaby. Hi, Robert. Hi, Chiva hermanos. Very excited to be here with you. Very excited to be at the place of the events where in a little more than 24 hours, the players will be walking into this very dressing room, getting ready for El Clásico Tapatío, as we are getting ready with you guys, as we are getting ready for what will be tomorrow. It's the hour of truth in Liga MX. It's already match week 11, only 7 matches left on the regular season, and we're going to dissect everything that has to do with tomorrow's Clásico Tapatío, la rivalidad más añeja del fútbol mexicano.
That's right, the Derby Tapatío, the oldest ever on Mexican soil. But before that, you guys know what's up. Everybody in the chat probably knows what's up as well. Right now, we're going to talk about our choices for MVP. Okay, Gaby? Ladies first.
Ladies first. Thank you so much, guys. Again, I'm like, okay, if you see me all over the place, it's because it's for a good reason. So this week MVP, my pick is going to be 4K, Ricardo Marin, because he scored on the last game. Unfortunately, when we had a substitution, he came in and he scored, and we had that exciting moment for Chivas, and I think he deserves the spotlight at the moment. So my pick, remember, Team Gaby, remember in the chat, everybody, Team Gaby, my pick is Ricardo Marin, 4K.
Good pick, a good choice, right? Alfredo, what did you choose?
I actually chose Fernando Beltran. El Nene, I think that he is going through an extraordinary moment, moving the midfield, moving the team pretty much. Last time that we had a Clásico Tapatío right here at the Estadio Akron, he was the guy to score the first goal, that 4-1 win on a rainy night. Fernando Beltran was the guy who scored the first goal of that victory, and I believe that he could be doing big things tomorrow as well, as he has been doing throughout the tournament. So my guy for today is Fernando Beltran.
Okay.
What about you?
What about me? I'm the one that always loses, right? This is fixed. Everybody out there on YouTube, I know you guys love Alfredo and Gaby more than me. But
that's not true.
But this time I got to win because I'm going with El Hermoso Mozo.
El Hermoso Mozo.
He's doing well.
He's doing so well. He's being able to, well, slow down the other team's attackers. So he's also able to build up everything that we need to keep our zeros in the back. So for me, Mozo, you know, I'm also a believer. I'm also a believer. Right?
Yeah.
But Mozo definitely deserves this MVP this week. So, veamos.
Who is it going to be?
You can go to YouTube And start voting.
Yeah.
Start voting now.
The poll is active right now, and remember that at the end of the show, we are giving the final results and who is going to be this week's MVP winner.
Exactly.
Okay, it's going to be Mosul.
You think so?
You think so?
It's my turn.
I'm going with 4K.
It's my turn, man. It's my turn. But anyway, everybody go out and vote. Don't forget. Alfredo, what's up on the chat? Because I can see it's lighting up in the Derby week, so I'm sure there's some interesting stuff up there.
Totally. No, we have Curtis Williams, as always, who was saying that he doesn't believe a lot of the buzz that's going around. I gotta agree with him. We also have Rafael, who's watching us. We have Javier Gonzalez. We have Gerardo Madrigal, Carlos Diaz, Isaac Hernandez, Victor Ayala Perez. A lot of new faces, a lot of old faces. But thank you guys to be here with us on a special edition, not only because of the location, but also on the schedule. Friday, we usually hold this on Wednesdays, but thank you guys, because that shows that you guys are always tuning us in, that you guys are loyal with us, and that you guys are with us until the end.
Yes, and of course, you got to remember, go ahead, Gaby.
No, I was going to say, just before going forward, like just 1 second of appreciation of the set we're in right now. Like, you guys, this is the dressing room. So I cannot believe where we're at the moment. Just
That's dream come true.
enjoy.
Right.
Exactly,
No,
enjoy.
Totally. And there was a tour. There was a guided
Yeah.
tour of the stadium. So if you remember that if you're in Guadalajara, you can always come here to the stadium and receive a guided tour. Some of the guys, there was a crew of around 25 people about half an hour ago who were right here where we are right now, and you can of course know better about this wonderful stadium, this magnificent place where we're transmitting from today.
And definitely, guys, you have to come and take the tour.
Of course.
There's so many
Absolutely.
unknown places deep inside the guts of Akron Stadium. This is one of them, and this is surprisingly super clean, for a dressing room.
Oh, right.
Because you would think it's going to smell funny, but no, it smells good, it smells clean, everybody
Smells
sees
good.
it.
I approve.
It's
I
clean.
approve.
It's
It
clean.
smells good.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful place to visit. We just had a bunch of people over here, and everybody was just flabbergasted, being able to take a picture where our idols sit is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So don't forget to take the Chiva tour. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Y ahora, my friends, before we continue talking, remember, this is a show for Chiva hermanos who speak English, but this is the center of the Chivaverse. You are invited to come and share all of your Chiva ideas, all of your Chiva vibe, and let's make sure that our team wins tomorrow, because without you guys, this show would be nothing. ¿Verdad, Gaby?
That is exactly right. So we are all hoping that we get an exciting and huge win tomorrow. But yeah, let's get into the Chivas talk.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we?
Let's get into the meat.
Let's get into the meat, Alfredo. This is the oldest derby on Mexican soil. What's going to happen tomorrow? What do you think?
I believe that tomorrow is the day where we're going to have that magnificent day where we're going to score a lot of goals, where we're going to materialize all that good football that we have been showcasing in the last month and a half. I think that Chivas has played some very solid football, moving the ball fast. So I'm expecting a solid win, a world-wide win, because I don't believe that Atlas is going to put it easy at all. I think it's going to be a tough match, but I believe that Chivas is going to take the initiative, is going to move the ball around. We got to be patient, not get desperate, and with the push of the fans, because the game sold out for tomorrow, and with the push of the fans, I think that the 3 points should be staying at this part of town.
And Chivas is playing, actually, like you said, playing much better than Atlas right now. What do you think, Gabi?
I think so too. I think we are going to win it. I am confident. Again, I've been saying this for a while regarding Chivas games, and especially this kind of very important games. But I think Chivas right now is in a very good place, in a very good position overall. And I think the fans are going to pack the stadium. Of course, as Alfredo was saying, it's a sold out. And actually, every single home game since last season has been sold sold out. So that's incredible and historic. So remember, and also if you still want tickets, you can go into Boleto Móvil and you can maybe get something over there. Anyway,
They're kind of isolated.
They're kind of,
whereas
yeah. You
There's
can,
single tickets now.
yeah, exactly. But maybe you can still get something for tomorrow. But again, back to the topic, I really think that Chivas can get a really result tomorrow. We are home. We are in a good position. And again, I think our lines are very well positioned. I think Gago knows again what he is dealing with on a weekly basis. So I think it's going to be a very exciting game for Chivas, especially remember we are playing at home. El Akron pesa.
See?
Right.
It
El Akron
does.
pesa.
It does. There's times that you cannot hear anything in the stadium. It's just so loud because of the fan base, basically. And I'm sure that you could feel that vibe all the way down on the pitch because you could see how the guys are reacting, no?
Right.
And I really think that we need to kind of discuss what we've been talking about again and again and again. It gets a little bit repetitive, but we're really trying to say, Gago knows his business. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Last week we should have won.
Yeah.
Okay. We should have won. We should have won. Again, it was a rough match. It's the first. The first places. Right. Monterrey is not some X team.
No.
Okay. And I think that, and that's why I chose Mosso this week. I think that defensively we were able to really hold them at bay. So for me, Chivas should have won last week's match. Again, though, what we're really hurting us, right, Gabi, is la ausencia del gol.
La ausencia del gol. We've been talking about this again every single show. Unfortunately, it's something that we are lacking at the moment, and I don't know. What do you guys think should be tomorrow? I mean, of course, we're going to get into the lineup and what we're hoping that's going to happen tomorrow night. But what do you guys think should be Gago's strategic
Starting 11?
Starting at
11.
least, because I'm not concerned about our defense and our midfield. I'm more concerned of the fact that we are getting in the goal area, like we're approaching and we're getting so close, but we are lacking that final touch. So what do you guys, I'm sorry, I know this is your kickoff topic, but what do you guys think should be our forward or strikers or proposal and in the front?
Right.
What do you think, Alfredo?
I think that we gotta be very careful with punctual situations of the game. What I mean is that Atlas usually recurs to long balls, to throw a long ball for the center forward for him to sustain it and wait for the rest of the guys. So I think that the guys that are going to play in the back, our center backs and the guys in the wings, they're going to have to be very careful with long balls towards their backs. I think that that's going to be the strategy that Atlas will try to use. I wouldn't be surprised, for example, if we see Chiquete on the left wing and play with a more defensive guy on that position, since we're gonna probably see Mozo tomorrow. So that will be a way of compensating, playing Chiquete on the left and two classic center backs at the center of the defense, could be Pollo and along with Tiva. And I think that's gonna be it's gonna be very important. It's gonna be very important to watch for our backs, in that sense, and of course score the ones that we got, because I'm pretty sure that we're going to create a lot of occasions tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been creating a lot of occasions. So you think then that instead of instead of Castillo, we're going to see Chiquete on the.
That would be a good idea. It could be, and don't get me wrong, Castillo is going through a fantastic moment, but because of the proposal of the other team, we might be seeing Chiquete tomorrow on the left.
Gabi, do you agree with that?
I think I can agree, and I can see exactly where Alfredo Alfredo's coming from. So I think it's going to be interesting to see because again, that's why I started with our forward and our strikers because I'm not really that concerned of our defense line. So you have options. Like we are at the point where you can say like, yeah, Castillo's been doing amazing lately, but I think I can see Chiquete in that left wing. So it's going to be interesting to see what Gago is thinking about that specific thing. And remember, Atlas has a very, sometimes, I'm not going to say always, but a dangerous forward and striking situation. So they should be alert. But I'm not concerned.
Yes, Atlas started off well this season, okay? They fell into a rut again. And if we really look at what's going on there, well, they are playing the long ball.
They are.
But they've been playing the long ball for 3 years now.
Right.
And as you said, I mean, there are opportunities and they're creating opportunities like every single play almost, but it's that final touch.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes, and before we were worried about forwards, we were starting to make goals from all of the other
ones.
Right?
Yes.
Our defense was making goals. Our midfielders were making goals. And now, well, we have to see what we're going to set up. Midfield, what do you think? Because we just did defense. Let's go to midfield. What do you think?
Midfield, I'm going to stay with my same lineup as always.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Guti, Nene, and I don't know. What do you guys think? I was going to say also because I know you care for him, but
with this changeup,
exactly.
we might be able to see Gobert.
We could.
Sure.
No, because he's a little bit more offensive, I feel, than also.
Yeah.
Also's a great recuperator, but Gobert is a better passer.
Yeah, he's more like offensive.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's better offensively. I think that could be a good setup. I think Gobert.
It could be.
Yeah, Gobert.
Oh, yeah.
And now the forwards, because we all saw what happened in the first minutes of last week's match.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Armando Gonzalez felt a little pinch in the back of his leg, and he had to leave the pitch. Right?
Yeah, he won't be playing
in tears, of course, because of course he wanted to play. And 4K, he comes on and casi como gol de vestidor. No, I mean, if you really think about it, right off the bench, no?
Yeah.
And what did you think of that? Because 4K has been kind of in the background recently, like in the shadows, no? With Armando having come forward.
Totally.
And Chicharito is now, well, obviously he's also in Cottons. So who's going to be our forward?
No, I think Marin is the guy.
Has to be.
No,
right?
totally. I'm actually pretty looking forward to see Marin.
Who else would you put there?
I'm going with Marin as well. I'm going with him. Yeah.
Yes, he has to do. He has to be that. So who's going to be? We already have the official list, right, of players.
Yeah.
Right.
So from that, we could kind of find who we think Gago's going to put on the.
But who is
11.
going to? Okay, this is for you guys and all the people in the chat and production and whatnot. Who is going to assist 4K?
There we have Carlos Diaz. He just typed who will be attacking with tomorrow. He says Cisneros, Alvarado, and Marin.
I was going to say because remember Charal is back in full form. And he's doing incredible.
And you know what? That's a good point. Many people don't know that we have a lot of injured players right now.
Right.
Okay, if you really think about it, in all our lines, our healthiest line is the defense. We were just talking about that. We have options.
Yes.
Midfield, we are good. I think we have a lot of youngsters who also could come out, like Yael.
Yeah, totally.
Right? We could have all of them, but the forward position,
yes.
right? Charal is our last left, what is it? What's it? Left back? No, what's that position called? Left forward position. He's our last one. Cowles also, I don't know when he's coming back. Okay? We don't know if Perez is ready too, right, Pavel?
No, I think tomorrow's a game for Charal.
And on the right? Or is it just going to be them two? Who are we going to throw up
on the right, Alvarado.
Yeah.
But he varied the other game. Did you guys see that? He did a couple movements with the midfield.
Right. No, yeah.
I really enjoyed as well too.
Oh, it's very pleasing to see Alvarado when he plays that position of, let's say, false winger on the right, because it's a position where, yeah, of course, Piojo has the talent of a forward and to disequilibrate the defense and level the game in our favor, but he has that capacity of combining. I love it when Beltran plays in the midfield and Alvarado plays up front on the wing, because they combine a lot and they switch, and I think that the coach permits them to use their creativity a lot. They don't play, boxed. They don't play inside 4 boxes, but they move around. Those are the players that you like to watch. Those are the players that you like to see them together. So I'm pretty sure that Alvarado is going to play on the right as that false winger position that it's getting so common in football
modern
right now.
football.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And now that you're talking about your choice, Fernando Beltrán, let's listen to what he had to say yesterday in the press conference.
There we go.
Muy ilusionado.
El tema que es de la ciudad, el tema que es la pasión que transmite, la competencia que se genera en querer el otro equipo estar a la par que de este club. Entonces es muy importante, genera mucha adrenalina, mucha competencia, el querer ganarles y siempre pasar por encima, siempre está en este tipo de partidos, especialmente en este clásico. Y bueno, lo único que yo disfruto de este momento son que tengo la oportunidad de vivir este tipo de partidos que tienen mucha intensidad y que tienen mucho prestigio. Creo que, especialmente esta palabra no me gusta que la pongan con nosotros, porque creo que no somos favoritos, nunca lo hemos sido en ningún partido y nunca lo tomamos así. Tampoco nos sentimos más que el rival y sé que tenemos tiempo ya trabajando de una manera y mostrando un fútbol donde creo que hemos mostrado superioridad en algunos momentos del partido sobre algunos equipos importantes, pero en tema de favorito creo que no lo somos y mucho menos en estos partidos donde se juega con mucha pasión, lo acabo de decir, donde se juega más que 3 puntos. Entonces no importa cómo esté el equipo, si uno está más arriba y si el otro está más abajo, pase lo que pase, creo que estos partidos no hay favoritos. En realidad creo que cada zona del equipo, como línea defensiva, mediocampistas y delantera, hemos tratado de mejorar y de entendernos dentro del campo para saber cómo se mueve mi compañero y cómo puedo ayudarle a que marque o a que se vea mejor el equipo o a defender o tanto como atacar. Entonces, nosotros como mediocampistas que estamos teniendo la oportunidad de jugar, que nos está dando la confianza el director técnico, lo único que mostramos o intentamos es ayudarnos dentro del campo y ver cómo podemos solucionar cosas del equipo, porque hay muchas cosas que se tienen que solucionar y lo que le tienen que solucionar somos nosotros. Y tomamos ese rol importante donde queremos ayudar al equipo. Sé que a veces nosotros como mediocampistas no metemos goles, no se nota tanto nuestro trabajo, pero nosotros quedamos satisfechos porque creo que lo más importante para nosotros tres, ahorita estamos jugando nosotros, pero te aseguro que si le preguntas a Gobé, a Dani, a Pocho, te van a decir lo mismo, que lo más importante es que gane el equipo. Y al funcionamiento le ha ayudado muchísimo nuestro trabajo, entonces nosotros estamos muy tranquilos, muy satisfechos, al técnico le está gustando lo que hacemos y creo que cada fin de semana nos demuestra él que confía en nosotros y que nos está dando la oportunidad, y eso es lo más importante para nosotros, que el equipo sienta que con nosotros está seguros.
Wow, my friends, what did you think about what Nene says?
Mi nene querido. I mean, he is all about this derby, right? Like, he's like very excited about it, and he talked about what it means to play Cantera against Cantera.
That's right. Actually, he responded to a comment from the Canterano Atlista, who had said that, hey, what do you think? We've won 2 championships and you haven't won anything. And I loved his response. They asked him, this guy said, I don't even know this guy's name either.
I don't know.
This guy, X, Fulanito said this, what do you say? And Piojos and Beltrán said, ¿Quién es? Ni lo conozco. All right? And that's the way it is here, man. That's the way it is here, okay? That's the way it always is.
That is what a Clásico is all about.
That's right.
Totally.
We still have some more comments. We're going to listen now to Castillo. What did he have to say about the Clásico Tapatío?
Muy ilusionado al ser mi segundo torneo con el equipo. En el anterior tuve la posibilidad de jugar mi mi primer Clásico Tapatío. Evidentemente son partidos en los que hay muchas cosas en juego, ¿no? Tanto dentro de la cancha como fuera. Al final lo tomo con esa responsabilidad, con muchísimo compromiso y evidentemente con la premisa o con ese principal objetivo de hacer bien las cosas y poder quedarnos con el resultado. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buen día. Mira, al final son muchas cuestiones que son a ponderar que al final hacen favorito a un equipo, ¿no? Eso no es necesariamente una percepción que tengan los jugadores o no, sencillamente nosotros vamos a buscar, como ya lo decía, con muchísimo compromiso y con muchísima responsabilidad, tratar de seguir reafirmando las cosas buenas que hemos hecho en el torneo y te digo, sin importar que sea hoy en día el Clásico Tapatío, pues te digo, hacer nuevamente un gran partido, pensando en irnos al parón de fecha FIFA con un buen sabor de boca, sumando los 3 puntos en casa y bueno, pensando en llegar de muy buena forma a este cierre de torneo. Sí, mira, al final, desde mi perspectiva y más todavía siendo defensa, al final nosotros tenemos esa premisa, ¿no? De como conjunto, digo, hablando como la defensa de nosotros tratar de solventar los partidos, manteniendo las porterías en ceros, ¿no? Al final de cuentas nosotros nos sentimos con esa responsabilidad de, en la medida de lo posible, en todos los partidos, ya sea de local o de visitante, aportar desde esa parte, dándole la solidez al equipo mediante las porterías en cero, y al final eso es cierto que te abre mucho los partidos, en el sentido de que si tú eres capaz de mantener una portería en cero, pues al final vas a tener muchas más posibilidades de tener un resultado favorable. Creo que lo hemos sabido hacer y mucho más en casa. Al final es un hecho que hemos formado un bastión importante en el que pues eso nos haya permitido también tener muchos puntos en casa, y ya tiene un tiempo que inclusive no perdemos acá. Y digo, ha sido resultado de eso, por supuesto, de la cohesión que hay con los compañeros, de la química, de ese entendimiento que hay, la confianza el uno en el otro. Y te digo, al final, pues desde nuestro lado es eso, ¿no? A seguir aportando esa solidez defensiva que nos siga permitiendo, pues sí, generar la mayor cantidad de puntos posibles.
Castillo, talking about our defensive record. Something that we're sad about because we lost it against
Monterrey. The first goal received at home in this entire season.
That's right. That's something incredible. Castillo is one of, and Mozo. You guys vote for Mozo, don't forget. Is one of the people that is responsible for those zeros in the back. Of course, I think we finally found our 5 in the back. The defense, 4 defensive
or threes,
tenders, and our
of course,
totally.
absolutely.
He gives such security. I heard a lot of hate all of a sudden
No.
Saturday, but come on,
Doesn't make sense.
Please, I was upset because I had just stood up.
Right.
I was going to my car and I hear,
Oh no!
No.
Yes, it was horrible. I came back and everybody was like, your things did bad. Oh, you shouldn't have left. And now they say I'm the Kabbalah.
Oh my
But then
God!
before that, they would say I was the Kabbalah when I would go to the back.
Right.
And the goal would get scored. I'm the
Right.
Kabbalah. All right. Anyway, my friends, what's going to happen? Everybody out in the chat is, charged up as well. Marilu,
Oh, yeah.
Curtis, thank you so much for participating and coming back to us with your great Chiva vibe. And also, these guys know football.
Exactly.
They're not speaking out
Oh,
of
no.
their heart, from their
No.
gut. You're speaking from knowledge, from experience.
Totally.
Okay? So there it is. What's going to be the score, my friends?
Are we scoring
Are we
already?
ready to score
Are we going
already?
to talk
Are we gonna
scores
talk about
already?
convocados first?
Yes, I think we should.
Yeah.
We should talk about
Let's
the
see
call.
who's going to be on the bench and forward.
No,
Who's gonna be
totally.
our convocados, Alfredo?
I-
I'm not wearing
So,
my glasses.
Yeah, we have the we have the list that was made available. There we have it. It's in the bottom bar. Alan Mozo, Gilberto Sepúlveda, Antonio Briceño, Gilberto Chiquete, Jesus Sánchez, José Castillo, and Mateo Chávez on the back. The midfielders that are called up for tomorrow's game are Víctor El Pocho Guzmán, Omar Gobea, Eric Gutiérrez, Fernando Beltrán, Daniel Aguirre, Rubén El Oso González, and Gael García up front. We're going to try and score with the presence of Isaac Brizuela, Ricardo Marín, Carlos El Charal Cisneros, Roberto Alvarado, Fidel Barajas, and Yael Padilla. Those are the guys that will be attempting the 3 points tomorrow, and of course keep the dominance of Chivas in the Clásico Tapatío. The latest dominance, we've won the 2 latest Clásico Tapatíos. The one before we had on regular season, we had tied We also in that time span we also kicked out Atlas from Liguilla 3 tournaments ago. So I would say that in the last 2 years, in the last 2 years, Chivas has dominated this rivalry, as it has used.
And it should continue tomorrow.
It should,
Right?
as
It
it
should
should,
continue tomorrow.
as it should.
Gabi, I saw
So-
a new name there. Did you see that?
Yes, and I wanted to talk about it, guys, because we have Gael Garcia in the call-up lineup. So, what do we think about that? I mean, we have a couple of absences right now at the moment. We know that. We all know that. But it's very good to see a youngster like himself doing La Convocatoria. What do you guys think?
I think it's part of the process. And again, they've come back. And Gal Garcia has been doing really well in his division. And it's time. I think it's time for the youngsters to come up forward, right? We're starting to run out of players, basically, because they're getting hurt. So that's where we got to go. That's where we got to go. So we're going to go to the next part. ¿Qué pasó en el último partido en el Acre?
It was a rainy Saturday. I remember rainy Saturday night. Chivas won by 4-1. There we go. There we have the goals. El Nene, this goal was about the 7th minute of the game. It was just kicking off. Great assist by El Cone Brizuela, always using that smartness that he has, moving up, displaying the game. Then they tied. This is the 2-1. This is the 2-1 by Marin. With that celebración a lo bofo.
Marin has 2 goals against Atlas.
Yeah.
Right?
Already? Yeah. No, he scored twice that game.
Oh, is that it?
He did a brace that game?
No,
okay.
That was the 4th one, though. That I think that we skipped the 3rd one. That was another one by Marin.
Yeah,
so,
should be after this.
Yeah. And there we go. Yeah, totally. Oh, right. Marin's goal was the 4th one. This 3rd one
This
was
is the 3rd. This is a PK. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he kept it. It was at the end of the match. I remember that Alvarado sent an assist.
Almost said so.
There we go. and yeah, it was. I think that Beltran, Marin, and Alvarado were the guys that the most important players on that win 2 tournaments ago against Atlas right here at the Akron. It was a 4-1 pleasant win. And remember that last tournament we defeated them at the Jalisco.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. And the previous 4-1 we had against Atlas, I'm going to tell you a story. Okay?
Tell me.
The previous 4-1 was at El Jalisco. Yeah. At that time, Marco Fabian and others were playing for the team. And I called a radio program. They were asking for the score. What's going to be the score? So I said, very valiantly, it was going to be a 4-1. And 4-1. They said, come on, 4-1, Atlas is playing really well.
That's too generous.
It can't be, it's not going to happen. And I said, well, I said 4-1, yeah? And I won.
You won.
I won the jersey, and I went to pick it up, and the guys were like, how did you know that? Because I know football.
Right. No.
Right.
I don't watch football with my heart. I watch it with my
Yes.
mind.
Exactly.
And that can be a blessing in disguise, right? Because you know exactly what can go wrong and what could work in your favor. You did it, my friend. You did it.
Right now, I'm a little.
You're on the fence.
Nervous.
You're on the fence.
I'm a little nervous because this Atlas is not playing regular, playing very irregular. So we don't know. I know we're going to win.
And again, if we're talking about clásicos, like we cannot take anything for granted. Like as we did the last time we played America, we said that we were very confident and that we had it, and we did. We had it for a moment there, and I mean, you know what happened. And so we cannot be like, yes, it's going to be a piece of cake because we don't know that.
Right.
So we have something, Alfredo, right?
Alfredo,
yes.
Prepared something for us.
Yes, we have a special of 10 goals, 10 great goals against Atlas. It was really hard to make this one because we've scored so many wonderful goals.
So many.
Atlas. So it was like I got up like 20 choices, but of course we had to choose 10. We kick it off with this one by Beltran that we were just speaking about a few minutes ago. I really love we kicked off with this one by Marin. That was a solid collective play.
4K, remember? 4K.
Crossed by El Pocho Guzman and Marin there to header with, how a center forward has to do it, wonderful technique to the bottom, to the ground, and that was the way of finishing it.
Yeah, it was a great finish.
Yeah, that was a great finish. A great jump as well. Great jump. So this was the last time at the Agron. Yeah.
And it's hard to score against this guy. I mean,
Right. No, it's
he's one
tough.
of the greatest, really, truly.
It's tough. And you know why tomorrow's game is also so super. There we go with
Number 9.
with number 9.
Who is it?
We have this is the
Oh, that is
fastest goal.
vintage.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the fastest goal ever scored in a
Dracula.
Clásico Tapatío at the 16 seconds, and I believe it's
It's Omar Bravo.
maybe the fastest goal ever scored by Chivas in Liga MX. You know?
Beautiful.
14, 16 seconds right up.
Is it? Is the fastest one?
Yeah,
Let me
There-
giggle a little bit.
there we go. We have a young Chicharito and Omar Bravo kicking off from the center
That was
circle.
his season that he went to Manchester.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I remember this
exactly.
goal, too. That was a
Yeah.
good match. Too.
Mhm,
We kicked their
mhm.
asses.
There you
we
go.
really took advantage of them.
Ooh, Marilu saying that her prediction is a 5-0 for Chivas. That would be sweet.
5-0.
Oh,
That would be
man.
sweet.
Marilu, you've been hanging out with production recently. It's 8-0, 5-0. But I agree, it has to be. I would love that Marilu can go home and sleep
Yeah,
in peace.
there we go.
Yes, that was lovely.
What a way to chip it, right?
Yeah.
So that was number 9, right?
Yeah,
Omar
that
Bravo.
was- that
So
was
we have
number 9.
4K and Omar Bravo so far. So number 8.
Who's number 8, my friend?
Yeah, for number 8, I chose this free kick style fine free kick by Marco Fabian. Game
Ooh.
winner at the 76th
Ooh,
minute.
beautiful.
Yeah, the only goal of the match at Estadio Jalisco, away game. You know, nothing could hardly get better than that. You know, it was not a strong shot, but he placed it. You know, like he would have scored with his hand.
Look at
That
what
was
Curtis
beautiful.
Williams is saying. As a result of that goal, I became a solid
Yeah.
Chiva hermano.
Wow.
There you go, Curtis.
Who was that, Curtis? With Omar Bravo's goal?
I think so.
Yeah, man, that game was just crazy. Who's this, Alfredo?
This one is Beltran, the goal that we
Ah,
were
the,
just talking about.
the
Yeah,
7-minute one.
the 7-minute one, key goal to open the match. Not only because of the great
Beautiful.
shot, you know, that it curves from outside in to the goal. A great play by Brizuela. I just love it when he does that, and see how the ball curves into the
Golazo.
goal defended by Camilo Vargas.
Yeah, there was no
Good
way.
goal by Nene.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way he's going to miss that. He was covering his post pretty well, too. Look.
Right.
Boom. Adios.
Like,
Ganador.
that's so hard to stop.
Me and
And-
production besties.
And he
Marilu.
threw himself to kick that as he did, you know,
Yeah,
the
he
ball
se
left.
atrevió. I wish they would take more risks, you know, because
Right.
we would make
Sure.
more goals, no?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that if we take more shots.
So number 6. Who is
Oh,
this? Who is this?
is
Once
in
again, Marco
Jalisco,
Fabian.
yes.
Yeah.
This is the 4-1.
Yeah. In Liguilla.
I have
Marco
that shirt. Thank
Fabian.
you. Thank you, Marco Fabian, and all those players. I have that shirt still.
Good run by El Dedos Lopez.
Yeah,
There we go.
Dedos, man.
And what
Is
a
he
way
still
to
with
finish.
Pachuca?
I'm not
I don't
sure.
remember where he went. No, Puebla. I don't remember where he went.
So do you guys have the
Dedos Lopez.
who is like the top scorer Chivas against Atlas? Could it be Marco Fabian? Could it be?
Would it be?
It could be, you
It
know,
could be.
he had a lot of
Statistically?
goals.
We
He
have-
scored a hat trick only in this match.
Plus, he's Canterano, right? So he
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
from forever. Number 5.
Number 5.
Like you could do a top 5 only of
Only on Marco
Fabian
Fabian,
goals
for
against,
sure.
against Atlas.
For sure.
He scored so
Who is
many.
this?
This is Charal
That's
Cisneros.
Charal when he was in his,
Eh,
you know,
Yeah.
Charalito.
when he's healthy, that guy's a killer.
Golazo.
Qué bueno.
Golazo.
This is March 2023. Clausura
Ese me representa
2023.
ese muchacho.
No, good goal.
March 2023.
Yes.
Right. With the Roque Señal.
Yes.
Good.
And they do the ears thing. So the Atlas remembers that they did it too. Little crybabies. They always cry when we make jokes about them, you know.
Right.
They're
right.
such,
We're just joking.
yeah, just
Yeah.
joking,
Yeah.
right? They don't understand that, mira.
Incredible.
But that was lucky, you know. That bounce was just, oh,
Yeah.
Right.
he grabbed it beautifully.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Who is this? Who is this?
Quit.
Oh, this was a nice. This one I chose it because of the good collective play. It
Mhm.
was a goal scored by JJ during the lockdown. You know,
yes.
there was no people at the stadium right after the pandemic or during the pandemic. A good shot. I just Really like the way that El Canelo
That was,
opened.
the
Then
pendant.
and then that first touch
That was beautiful.
and the finish. Good,
And that's
good
what
goal.
JJ has, right? That was that primer toque, right?
Yeah,
Rebote.
yeah.
Love that jersey too.
Number 3.
Number 3.
With
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh,
It's
this
that
is
same
Marco
one.
Fabian again.
Yeah.
Marco
Yeah.
Fabian. I
it's
mean,
that same
On
one.
the hat trick.
The hat
Yeah.
trick.
we
yeah.
have 4 goals of Marco Fabian so far in this top 10.
Yeah, in this case, the defender kind of he sent it to the center, but that kicking the ball that way
I'm
on Liguilla, it's tough.
I'm
It's tough.
being corrected right now live with caps. The Chivas player with the most
Chava
goals
Reyes.
against Atlas is obviously Chava Reyes with 13. Thank you, Carlos Diaz. I appreciate it. Chava Reyes, of course. Chava
Right.
Reyes.
Of course, back in the day.
Number 2.
Who is it?
Who is this?
This is a collective play. It was finished by Saldivar, but
Wow, that's really
look at
fast.
that! Look at that! Oh, it's a little fast.
It's a little fast.
Yeah.
They're running really quick.
But look how they move the ball. I really appreciate this.
That needs
And-
some background music.
Oh, it has.
It was Marco Fabian.
It was Marco
No,
Fabian.
it was
was it?
Saldivar.
Oh,
Angel Saldivar.
Chelito.
Yeah. Chelo.
There we have it at normal speed.
I miss Chelo, el ingeniero del gol.
El ingeniero del gol.
This
A
is
heart of
normal,
gold on that guy.
right?
A heart of gold on that gentleman. You tell us when he's going to score.
Oh, they were just patient
Oh, it's just- look at
building that
that.
up. They were just patient. They knew where to pass it, who to pass it around, and patience pays off sometimes.
There's another bit of data. Carlos Diaz.
Yeah,
Number 1.
Number 1.
yeah. Who for number 1? It was. Oh, there we go, Alvarado. That was the last match. That was
Okay.
that was in April. That was.
Don't say it.
No.
Don't read it.
No.
So we're in October.
Yes,
Golazo.
que gol.
Yeah, this was last
Golazo.
semester.
That was delicious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful.
Look at that.
And it was the last match day. We were still on the verge of qualifying straight to Liguilla, and with this goal, we secured that pass.
It's
At the
that's when he
Jalisco.
was like, "Oh, I can't believe I scored it!" Right? It was like, "Oh
Right.
my goodness!"
And the control. It's not only the shot, but also the control, the way that he received that long ball, superior technique. Why showing
Incredible.
off why he's one of the best players of the league.
He is, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is, and then he loves scoring against Atlas as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So burn,
Awesome,
burn. I
Alfredo.
love that, Alfredo.
Awesome.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
brother.
Good job.
Thanks. That was cool, man.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks for bringing back such beautiful memories.
And huge
Oh, yeah.
shout out to Marco Fabian. We
Marco
we
Fabian,
appreciate.
Actually, he's still playing, I think, in Scotland.
Oh, he is.
I just read that he got re-signed,
Oh, cool.
something like that.
Which
I
team,
don't remember. I'd have to look it up. I'll send it to you. I'll send
Okay.
it to you later. But my friends, we had a great spectacle last week because we took our foto oficial.
Yes!
Did you see it?
I saw it.
Did
It
you
was
see it,
incredible. It was so
The official
fun.
picture?
The official,
The official
Oh, wow.
picture.
And let's look at the detrás de
Behind the
cámaras, behind the
scenes.
scenes, and see what happened.
Let's see.
Mayito, Mayititito. Rudo técnico.
Técnico. No tengo nada de rudo.
El pollo y el arqui, los rudos.
El tiro de cámara se ve desde allá y vamos a ubicarnos en una U alrededor del ring.
Técnico 100%, o sea, rudo en la cancha, pero técnico para la lucha. No sé si o no. Rudo en la cancha.
Chícharo, Guti, Brizuela.
No, yo soy bien técnico, pero con la bocha.
El pollo, el rústico. No, el pollo es de los rudos.
De los rústicos.
De los rústicos.
Chivas!
No, está bien chido, güey, la neta, me gustan mucho las luchas desde morro y venir y poder compartir un poquito con ellos un tiempito, pues es algo muy bonito.
There we go, our Chiva hermanos having fun in the arena and aventándose desde la tercera cuerda. Right? What did you guys think of that? It reminded me so much of Jorge Vergara. Because Jorge Vergara was the one that started. You guys remember the Lindo Gatito, all this other, you know, he was not afraid of sparking interest, yeah? And this reminded me of so many times, the pictures from Estadio Akron when it was when they were barely in constructing, the one where they took it in the plane. I don't know, which ones do you guys remember?
I remember those ones. It was like very like go big or go home with Jorge Vergara all the time. So this was kind of a tribute to his vision regarding what Chivas means, and because we are the most Mexican of teams, and Lucha Libre is like 100% Mexican. So what a better example and what a better crossover. Like it's one of those things that you don't expect to see, and the luchadores have had a great time, the players had a great time, and the picture itself, it's incredible.
And it also goes to show how culturally we're so close to our Chiva hermanos across the border, because our wrestling has gone across the border. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Everybody who's out there right now, you know, knows our wrestlers.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah? You know,
all of the wrestlers that were out there, they are part of the Chiva as well.
Exactly.
The Chiva-verse.
It's so important for the club to keep doing this sort of initiatives, to keep that patriotic feeling, because at the end of the day, it's the mother of our institution.
Right.
It's the reason why we have so many fans. And,
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a way of staying close to the fan base.
Exactly.
Like to staying like on ground, if you will. Talking about like traditions and being Mexican. And again, because I saw a couple of people asking in the chat, remember that this show is for all our Chiva hermanos that live outside Mexico, because there's a bunch, more than 5 million, Marilu. I remember that you told me that there are more than 5 million of Chiva hermanos living outside Mexico, mostly in the United States, and they speak in English. So this is for you, but we speak Chivas, right?
Right, come on, guys. We always speak Chivas. And you guys know that you really want to talk positively about your team, but you're afraid. You have to have faith. Have faith. Have faith in your team. Take a risk. Look at us, man. Every day, right? Look at my mustache. It's black and gray now, you know? Every time we come back. And that's the thing, my friends. You guys need to remember that we are here for you, and we, together as a collective, are here for the team.
Exactly.
Okay? And they can feel your vibe. They can feel your love, my friends. Please don't forget. If you feel it, say it, you know? And don't forget, we haven't had a lot of people from WhatsApp recently either.
Oh, we haven't.
No one's come to visit us.
Yeah.
Yes.
No one's come to say what's going on. So.
And it's important on what you said, on the same note that what you just mentioned, Robert. It's important to don't fall into false objectivity, because many times fans, what they do in order to sound objective is to criticize their own team. But I think that they sometimes over criticize. For example, there were a lot of mentions on what happened with Rangel the other day against Rayados, but many people all of a sudden started to ignore the wonderful year that he's having, you know. And it's important to say that criticizing your team more than
supporting
it. More than what is rationally valid doesn't make you more objective.
Yeah.
You know, objectivity is a matter of speaking the truth at the end of the day.
Yep, and you fall into the same
thing
over and over and over. Anyway, where can we watch this match, my friend?
Where can we watch?
There we go.
Who's not wearing glasses?
We are not wearing glasses.
Who's not wearing glasses? Alfredo, help us out, buddy.
So there we go. This is Chivas Atlas tomorrow. Clásico Tapatío. Kickoff is set for 5 p.m. Central Mexican time. 5:07 p.m. Central Mexican time. 8 p.m. Central time of the United States. If you're in Mexico, it will be on the screen of Prime Video Well, if you're in the United States, it will be on Telemundo as it has been over the last few
La
years.
casa
So
de las Chivas.
Saturday night, Chivas Atlas for our Chivermanos up in the United States receive this game with some beautiful fall weather. I'm jealous. So Chivas Atlas Clásico Tapatío tomorrow.
And we get to watch it together, guys.
Right.
We get to watch it together.
Oh, yeah, I'm so
Isn't that
excited.
exciting?
Exciting.
Oh, yeah,
It is. It's so fun. Gabi, time
Yes,
to talk
sir.
about feminine, my friend. So
Time
tell
to
us
talk.
the lowdown. Let's talk about it.
Time to talk about Chivas Femenil. So remember that Chivas Femenil played against Tigres, the toughest or one of the toughest players to face in this entire season, and probably one of the most anticipated and wanted to watch games in the entire season. And we know we cannot sugarcoat it. Chivas Femenil has been going through a very rough time at the moment, but luckily, I think we had a great game against Tigres Femenil. We tied that game. We at some point were talking about probably not getting the best result in that exact game, but I think it was a good exercise. Again, we saw players come back and achieve great things, fortunately. And again, it's not necessarily the best season, probably one of the worst seasons of Chivas Femenil so far in the 7 years of Liga MX Femenil, but we're getting somewhere.
Yep.
Totally.
And we're starting to add to the table.
I just wanted to add to what you're saying is that we also have to remember that these Chivas, okay, have been through a rough time.
Yes.
Okay? But the last two games have been really good.
Yes.
The truth, the game against Pachuca was not bad.
Right.
No, not at all.
No,
And
not
the
at
game
all.
against Tigres, guys. Okay, everybody talks about how
And-
they invest in.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that even Pachuca was more demanding than Tigres.
Right.
And it was a great game. I think we talked about it last week. It was a liguilla game for me, the game against Pachuca. And with Tigres, we did what we had to do. I mean, it would have been incredible to get that win and those 3 points. But again, we have to keep trusting the process, my
Totally.
friends, my dear Chiva hermanos and Chiva hermanas. A point is a point.
Yep.
And
against
Tigres is one of the toughest teams right now in Liga MX Femenil. And I mean, we got a tie and we got a point out of it.
Yeah, I think it's a positive thing. Again, we're Chiva hermanos. We always want to win.
Yeah.
Okay. And we hope that our team will always be, in the top
Oh,
positions.
yeah.
But again, we got to see what's going on. We have to see how things are changing and things are starting to shape up.
Yes.
Gabi, where can we watch this? Or should I ask?
Let
think
me
you
give
see
it a shot. Let me
Where can
give
we
it a
watch
shot
Chivas Femenil against
against Xolos.
Tijuana. Oh,
Yes.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Change of venue.
Yes.
We're not playing at Akron. We're playing at El Jalisco tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Sunday.
Oh, pardon. Tomorrow. I don't know what day it is. Okay, Sunday.
Sunday. So
Sorry,
remember,
guys.
Chiva hermanos, if you are in the area, we were going to see each other in El Estadio Akron tomorrow and in El Jalisco on Sunday. So where to watch Sunday, October 6th? You can watch through Chivas TV if you are in Mexico, and in Telemundo if you are in the United States. 6 p.m. Mexico Central Time, 5 p.m. Central Time. You do the math, whatever it is your time zone you are in. Chivas against Xolos Femenil, week 14 of Liga MX Femenil.
Ooh, a good
Oh,
match. I
good
think
game.
it's going to be a good one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think we're going to win again. Jalisco le sienta bien a los equipos.
Chivas
Chivas.
in general.
In
Like
general.
that's still our
It's
home.
that vibe is still there,
Yes.
so many years playing there. And where can we watch Tapatío? Because
Oh,
we
El
haven't
Tapatío.
talked about Tapatío as well.
Right.
Okay. El Tapatío is doing great, my friend.
It's,
Julian
totally.
Wilkie, everybody on the team la están rompiendo.
Getting
Okay.
back the sensations,
Yes.
Yeah.
From 2 years ago.
Exactly.
There was like a little hiatus there where they kind of fell, but they're back.
They're back.
Where can
They're
we
back.
watch this match?
So El Tapatío is today. That game is today in a few hours, actually, against Atlante in Mexico City, Estadio Ciudad de los Deportes. Kickoff is set at 7 p.m. Central Time here in Mexico, 8 p.m. Central Time of the United States, and it will be on the screen of TVC. and Claro Sports on YouTube. You'll be able to watch El Tapatío right here, and it's already halfway through the regular season for them as well, and they're doing pretty well. I was
They're doing great.
I was excited to see that how they kicked off, and now they have kept up that kickoff.
And they're facing their nemesis.
Yes.
Okay? Atlante. I miss Atlante, by the way.
I miss them
First division.
It's a
I
classic.
miss them.
That's my mom's team, by the way.
I
Yeah.
love Atlante too. They're not my team, but I really like the way they used to play in
Me
first
caen
division.
bien.
Me caen bien.
Me
Son
caen
como
bien.
el Monterrey para
Y el
mí.
Cruz Azul.
They're cool.
El Cruz Azul.
They're cool. Yes,
cool.
Would
exactly.
you say they're the coolest team in Mexico City?
I don't like nothing that comes from Mexico
Right.
City.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
you, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, I mean sporting wise. Right. Of course. No, but I like the way Atlante used to give some spice, and they give
Yes.
spice to this game. They're the only ones that really keep us
Yeah.
on our toes.
Yes, yes,
It's the
yes.
truth, because son muy colmilludos los jugadores de Atlante. Okay? Oh my goodness.
Oh my
time
goodness,
has
the
come.
time has come, and I have the results right here. So everybody again in the chat and everybody watching through YouTube that voted for this week's MVP, I have the results right here. And it was a huge win, my friend.
win.
A
Who won?
huge win. Alan Mozo with
There we go.
50% of the voting.
Whoa.
Fernando Beltran and Ricardo Marin with 25 each. And that makes you, my
I
friend,
finally won
the
again.
winner back to back, right?
Actually, we're two.
It's triple tie.
Triple tie,
Two
yeah.
each. Yeah.
Oh,
We're tied.
interesting.
Two.
Yes. Yes.
2-2.
We're
2-2.
2-2-2.
And we
So,
won because Mozo es más guapo.
es el más
That's the
guapo.
truth.
Es el más
Yeah,
guapo.
no, this is even
Es
more
el más
tight
guapo.
than the league standings.
So I get Mozo every week now. Okay?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, my people. Thank you for joining us. We are in the sanctum sanctorium of the Chivas. Okay? This is the belly of the beast.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay? We're in the
What a
belly of the
beast.
beast.
What a beast.
We are so excited to be here. I'm excited to be with my people. I haven't seen them since the final.
Right.
okay?
Right.
And we don't see each other, but we love each other so much. Just like we love all you guys
are
out there.
family.
We are
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for sharing this stupendous moment with us. And always tune in. Don't forget. And all those guys who are always looking for us, Marilu, Curtis, all you people, I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're here for you. Chivas gana mañana. No dijimos cuánto.
No.
Marilu said 5-0.
Marilu said 5-0.
Yeah.
I'm going with a 2-0.
2-0.
I'm going with a 3-0. It's
Oh
an
my
easy
God.
score.
And mine is always the same, 3-0.
There you
Ganamos
go.
mañana, Chiva hermanos. Si llegan temprano, you can find me in Siete Verde with the carne asada.
Nos vemos mañana en el
Have a
Acro.
beautiful, beautiful weekend.
Have a good one.